Eve, the mother of all living. Before the earth was made, and the word written.
Before kingdoms, before wars,
Before religion and division, there was a garden.
and in that garden stood a woman,
Her name was Eve,
the first mother, the first daughter of humanity.
the one scripture calls the mother of all living. In Genesis 3:20, after the fall of mankind, Adam looked
meaning
upon her
life,
and gave her the
living.
name Eve, breath.
Think about that. Even after sin entered the world,
Even after darkness crept into creation, God still allowed life to come through her. She carried both the sorrow of the fall and the promise of redemption, because hidden inside Eden's judgment was a prophecy. Genesis 3:15 declared that the seed of the woman would one day crush the serpent's head. From Eve would come generations,
from generations would come Israel,
and through that bloodline would come the Redeemer. The enemy thought the garden was the end, but God already had a plan hidden in the womb of humanity. Eve was not just the first woman. She became the beginning of hope. The book of Enoch also speaks of the early days of mankind,
describing the corruption that entered the earth through the fallen watchers.
forbidden knowledge and rebellion against God. In these ancient writings, humanity is shown caught between darkness and divine mercy. Yet the line of Adam and Eve continued, preserving the generations that would seek God. Even when angels fell, even when giants walked the earth, even when darkness covered nations, the breath of life continued through the children of Eve. She represents every mother who has carried pain, every woman who has endured sorrow, every generation fighting to survive in a broken world. Yes, Eve listened to the serpent. Yes, humanity fell, but her story did not end in failure, because God still chose humanity. God still chose redemption, and through a woman, salvation would enter the earth. Out of the darkness came life. Out of the curse came promise. Out of Eve came the story of us all. This is not just history. This is the story of humanity's struggle between light and darkness. And maybe today, in a world still battling evil, confusion, corruption, and fear, we remember this. The enemy may wound humanity, but God still brings life through what was broken. Are you distant from God because of what you've done? You are never too far from God or so lost that He can't redeem you. It's time to look up, just like our ancestor Eve, the mother of all living, and push forward to God's purpose and plan for your life. For God's design is for you to be saved, healed, and delivered. And this is Out of the Darkness. Like and subscribe.